Hi there. Today we're going to discuss guided practice and probability of simple events. A letter tile is chosen randomly. Find the probability of each event. Write each answer as a fraction, percent, and decimal. So here they want to know what is the probability of getting a D. Well, if we have the probability of getting a D, we want to know how many D's there are and how many possibilities do you have. Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tiles. Those are 9 possibilities or 9 outcomes. There's only one D, so the probability is 1/9. If I divide 1 divided by 9, I'm going to get about 11%, and the decimal will be about 0.11. Okay, now we want the probability of S, V, or L. So the probability of S, V, or L. Again, there's 9 pieces, so we have to find out how many S, V's, or L's do we have. So we have one here, and one here. So we have 3 out of 9. So 3 out of 9 will simplify down to 1/3. If I do 1 divided by 3, I'm going to get about 33%. And the decimal version is 0.33. Okay, so now we want to do the probability of not D. And this one's pretty easy because we already know that the probability of D is 1/9. And we know that this is a complement. Now, when we're talking about complements, we know that if we have the probability of something plus the probability of not something is going to equal 1. So if I already know that the probability of a D is 1/9, all I have to do is subtract 1/9 from 1, and I will get the probability of not D. And that's going to equal 8/9. So the probability is 8/9. If I divide that out, it's going to be 89% or 0.89. Okay, here's example 4. The probability of choosing a go back one space card in a board game is 25%. Describe the complement of this event and find its probability. So here we already know. So the probability of go back one space is going to be, I'm just going to say probability of X, and then X is going to be go back one space. I want to write that whole thing out. Plus the probability of not X is supposed to equal 1, or since they gave us a percentage, let's just keep it as a percentage. So this is 25% plus the probability of not go back one space. So all I have to do is now just subtract 25% from 100%, and I get the probability of not X, or the probability of not go back one space, is 75%. So the complement of selecting go back one space card is being any other card than that card. So anything else besides go back one space. So the probability of that happening is 3/4 or 0.75 or 75%, like we found out. And lastly, explain the relationship between the probability of an event and its complement. Give an example. This is a sample answer, so you don't have to have the same answer as me. But the probability of an event occurring or its complement occurring is certain to happen. So again, we said the probability of D plus the probability of not D, that equals 1 whole percent. 1 whole or 100%. So that's certain it's going to happen. If there is a 30% chance of rain, then the complement is 70% chance of no rain. Okay, hope that video is helpful. Thank you. Bye.